MC-1310, named Diday Tablingan, 32 years old, married, high school level, with experience in Kuwait as domestic helper. Okay, Miss Tablingan, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, sir and ma'am. Good morning. I am Diday Tablingan. I am married. I have 2 kids, 1 girl and 1 boy. And I have 2 sisters and 2 brothers. I live in General Santos City, Philippines. My father was died on November 2016, and also we have now is my mother.
What makes you decide to work in Hong Kong?
Makes me decide to work in Hong Kong, it's because of my kids, for my kids' future, and also for my family everyday needs. I want to help them, and I want to give myself also for my future and my kids' future.
Who's going to take good care of your children if you go to Hong Kong?
My mother and also my husband.
Can you please tell us what is your working experience in Kuwait under the family of Ahmad Abu Ahmad?
I have been working in Kuwait from December 2016 up to June 2018. I take care of 2 children aged 2 and 4, and the reason why I'm not finished my 2 contract is because the 2-year-old girl falling down while she playing with his older brother, and that time I'm in the kitchen to preparing her milk, and that's why she has an accident. And my employer talked to me about the accident, and they asking me if I gonna stay or I will go back to my country, which is Philippines. So I decided to go back in my country as a safety. I don't want to go in jail if there's and happen again.
Okay. Do you have any experience taking care of a newly born baby?
Yes.
Can you please tell us what is your experience in taking care of a newly born child?
I have experience to taking care of a newly born baby, for changing diaper, changing clothes, preparing milk and vitamins, and also to take her bath.
In case of emergency, and it's only you and the kids that are being left alone at home, how are you going to handle the situation?
First, I make sure the children's safety, and also I try to call emergency hotline, and lastly I will call my employer to let her know there's an emergency going on.
How can you tell that a child is not feeling well?
I take the eyes of the children, and also also irritable, and always keep crying non-stop, doesn't have enough appetite to eat.
If, for instance, the baby cannot sleep at night, what other methods can you do enable for the baby to go to sleep?
I put the baby in my chest and rub his back gently while dancing and singing lullaby song until he's sleep.
How do you interact, or what activities can you do with a 3-year-old toddler?
I make activities for playing a ball, and also teach them how to count the numbers and the shapes, the colors, and teach how to learn alphabet.
If both of your employers are working during the day and it's only you and the kids that are being left alone at home, how are you going to spend your day alone with the kids?
I make activities, play with the children, and we're going park. We're going park, and if they feel tired and hungry, I will prepare food for them, and then I'll bring them to sleep while I'm making my job.
For example, it is your holiday. Then suddenly, one of the kids that you are taking good care becomes sick and no one is going to help your employer. What are you going to do?
I stay at home. Then I told my employer that I able to stay for the kids and stay for them. I'm willing to stay.
Okay. Do you love cooking?
Yes.
Are you good in cooking?
Yes.
Can you name some of the dishes that you know how to prepare?
I love cooking for the dishes in the Philippines, like calderetas. So, I learned how to cook calderetas. First, I use garlic, onion, and black pepper, oil. Then after I fry it, I will put the meat, pork meat. Then after boil it, then I will put the carrots and vegetable, then salt and etc. Like that.
If your employer will ask you to prepare their meal, everyday meal, would you able to follow simple recipe in a cookbook?
Yes,
How are you going to rate from a scale of 1 to 10 your cooking skills?
Eight.
Okay. If your employer will give you a weekly budget for marketing and grocery, how are you going to spend the money that is being given?
I will make a list so that I will make a list for the needed to buy for the grocery and market. Then I'll take note everything needed expenses. Then one time I will show to my employer that how money spent.
If your employer will ask you if you could please clean their car, are you willing to accept the job offer?
Yes, it's because that's my job.
Are you afraid of pets?
No.
Would you consider taking care of pets as well?
Yes.
If your employer, for example, just have given to a newly born baby, are you willing to sleep with the baby at night and take good care of the child?
Yes.
Why do you think that employers should hire you as their domestic helper?
It's because I'm honest, hardworking, trustworthy, and also responsible.
Do you have any nursery rhyme?
Yes.
Okay, can you please show what nursery rhyme do you know?
Let's sing a bingo song.
Okay.
There. Oh wait, sorry. I'm shy. There was a farmer in the farm. B-I-N-G-O, 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 my baby wants to play more. There was a farmer had a dog. B-I-N-G-O, 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 my baby baby wants to play more. Thank you.
Okay, if one of our employers will give you the chance to be employed, what is your message to your future employer?
For my future employer, thank you for choosing me, for giving me a privilege to deploy, and I promise I make sure to love I promise to take care and to serve your family and love the children as you love Bill, and also I promise to finish my 2 years contract if you need me, and thank you. I will see you soon.